One of those things in the course of the day that you want to shop early for, because the earlier we shop for the oh, that was my horn. Thank you, Marianne. I did too. I was wondering whether I should run if there was something about to. That was our birthday surprise horn. Thank you, Marianne, for looking that up. This is not only a hot pick, one of the best sellers of the day. So the earlier you decide on what you want, the more choices you're going to have, the more sizes you're going to have. But what's so fabulous about this is probably one of the lowest prices, if not the lowest price I've ever seen these pants at ever. These are pants at $850,000 before we even made them a birthday surprise, have already been ordered, and you love them. So here's your chance to come back and get more. Maybe get a different inseam. They come in regular, petite, and tall, and you know Susan does that as much as she can. She can't always do that. Petite inseam, they're full length. 28.5 inches, regular 31, tall 33 inches. Those are your inseams. Normally, QVC has sold this for $56. The birthday sale price, $44.98. Wow. With 5 easy pays, that's $9. $9. I'm going to quickly run through the colors, and then Susan's going to come out and keep us company. Price on this, by the way, going up at the end of the day, and the easy pay will go away. So here is going to be your sleek gray. Here is your vintage brown. Here is your lovely toffee. Here is your bottle brown. It's like a mahogany color. Here is your navy blue. Next to the navy, dark navy. This is dark brown. That was dark navy. This is going to be your mushroom. Here is going to be evergreen. This is your rock gray. Think landscaping rock. Here is deep green pine. Here is spiced raisin. There is Tuscan olive, deep claret, and last but not least, the must-have in black. Susan Graver, $9.
Birthday present for you and for everyone out there.
Birthday cake.
Birthday cake for everyone. Not only do we get a birthday cake, but we also get a birthday pant.
Yes. Because
this pant has never been at $44.
Here, honey, I'll take that from you.
Or unless I'm going to put it right over here on the side.
And actually,
so
it should be a birthday and an anniversary cake, because Susan is celebrating 35 years.
And this is where it all began. This became our #1 pant, and you know that number, we're all closer to like 1 million sold on this pant, because that was from like the beginning of the year. It is the most comfortable, easiest pant to try on QVC. So many women say to me, how do I buy a pant on QVC? And I always say, get an elastic pull-on. Even my girlfriends say to me, but I have to try it on first. I have to feel the fabric first. I have to see the fit. It's what I have been doing for a living my whole entire career, which is way over 45 years in the fashion industry, is pants. Pants has always been, my passion, to make sure that a pant is going to fit perfectly and be figure flattering. Then we came up with this fabric. We developed it for QVC, and it was like soft and drapey and fluid, and it doesn't grab you anywhere. And at the time, my buyer was like, I love that fabric. It's so soft. It's like liquid. And we were like, yes. We branded it, trademarked it, registered it. It is only available at QVC. Liquid knit looks and feels like a very luxurious silk pull-on pant. It's not like any knit that you own. It's not like a casual knit. I have worn this pant to black tie events with a beautiful top, and then I've also worn them with sneakers and, jogged in them and played with my pebbles on the ground and my grandchildren. Dog and cat hairs don't stick to this pant. And look at you. I mean, we have totally different body shapes. Pat has a narrow hip.
We could trade.
We could trade, yes. You have narrow hips. This fits the lines of your body because it's a straight leg. So this kind of a leg will never go out of style. It's not like a trend where it's tight, it's not too loose. It's like that perfect fitting pant that you can never, ever, ever find.
Nope.
And it gets delivered to your home. You rip open that QVC bag, and you're going to go, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to get a few more.
Yes.
And that's why we have so many colors. When I first brought this pant to QVC, QVC. We crossed our fingers and we said, we hope someone's gonna like them. We only had 4 colors. It was like black, navy, brown, and tan. And now, again, it became one of the #1, not only #1 fabric at QVC, but our best-selling basic pull-on pant.
Yeah.
No pleats, no zippers, nothing to bind you or bother you, but it fits the lines of the body and feels like you're wearing nothing, so they're perfect for summer.
So good on. And Susan has a tiny, teeny waist, and then she always says she's a little fuller in the hip area.
Yeah.
It does not matter. These pants will fit you no matter what,
Yes.
you know, what you got going on now.
That's right.
And if you're going to lose a little
Yeah.
weight or you gain a little weight, not
Yeah.
a biggie
Look at these
all.
girls.
I know. Don't they look beautiful?
They both look gorgeous. They
Exactly.
both look smart looking. You know, it doesn't look like you're trying too hard. Doesn't look like you borrowed your daughter's clothing. You don't look like you're too trendy. You're just on trend. You go to the office with this. You build a wardrobe of pieces that are easy to wear, that never wrinkle. We're throwing this in the washing machine, pulling them out of the dryer. I love that she had said to me, she knows this is like the perfect outfit to wear like to the office or getting in and out of the car and making presentations. That blazer is available, but I love a blazer with a pant. I'm just wearing one
Literally
of my
wear
new
anything.
oversized, liquid
Is that the
knit
dolman
tops.
sleeve?
Yeah, the dolman sleeve
That we had
top,
on
because I love
Thursday.
the
Yeah.
looseness and the comfort of it. And then a little vest that's coming up. But you know, you could wear this so many different ways. You will sleep in it, and they will never ever wrinkle. You can leave them on the floor overnight and pick them off the floor and wear them. You know, you ever go into your closet and you go to get something to wear, and then they're wrinkled, and you say, oh, I don't want to wear it because I don't have time to steam it or iron it. That will never happen with liquid knit. It literally never ever wrinkles.
Well,
and you know,
200,
Pat.
well over 200 already spoken for. We're going to go back through the colors again, then we'll come back and talk more. So here's going to be your sleek gray. There are 2 grays.
Yeah.
There is sleek gray, and then there is rock gray.
Which is lighter. This is your richer and lighter summery.
All right, next to that, and there's some really wonderful
what
brown
I'm
options.
wearing.
So you have on vintage brown.
Vintage brown. You know, I'm always wearing a black pant. I decided for the summertime, I'm lightening up, and I love the vintage brown. And of course, Pantone named this the color of the year. And this toffee.
This toffee is so
so
pretty.
stunning.
And then this is your bottle brown.
You know, Pat, I've been talking about brown ever since
Yes,
I think
you
I
have.
met you.
Yep.
Yeah, I've always
Without
been
a
into
doubt.
like dark, rich brown, even in the summertime with whites on the top or animal prints to replace your navies and your blacks. And right now, browns are trending. So I'm like, well, I've always been loving brown, always, my whole entire
And that's
career.
what we always say about you, Susan, is Susan
Thank you.
doesn't jump on the trend at the end.
No,
She
yeah.
starts the trend.
Yes.
Here is the dark navy.
Stunning,
So there's your
classic.
dark navy. Here is
That's
your dark
rich.
brown.
That is so beautiful.
Very much so. The mushroom is beautiful.
I love that because
Nice
if you don't want to
neutral.
wear an ivory or
Yeah.
a light color, this
Look at that.
this is
Isn't
the
that
light
pretty?
color to wear, and it's not see-through, and it's in a pant liquid knit weight, a little bit different than our top weights.
And then the greens, we have a couple of greens
Greens
for
have been
you.
big
This
this
is
year.
evergreen.
Even I've been turned on to green a lot this year.
Because the florals are so pretty.
Yeah,
So many pretty
they
florals.
are pretty with the florals.
So here again, this is rock gray. Rock gray is
Gorgeous.
the lightest. Sleek gray will be the
Such a
darker
summer
gray.
color.
Here is the deep green pine. So this is darker between those two. Pretty
Yep,
close.
yep, very close.
Yeah.
Either way.
Spiced
Can't go
raisin.
wrong.
So that's another great color for you. Then here's
That's a
another
good
green,
one.
the
That-
Tuscan olive.
That's becoming like a neutral. People are picking that up and wearing it with yellows and
would
pinks
be
and
pretty
reds
yellow.
and purples and everything on top.
And then here we have our deep claret.
Pretty. They're all
And then
good.
the black. Let me
You
tell
gotta
you,
get black.
if the name is the exact same name in tops to bottoms to cardigans, it's going to match. And it doesn't matter whether you bought it 10 years ago or whether you bought it today. That's the beauty of it. And Susan has been true to that since the very beginning. There you can see on Rebecca.
Look at
Rebecca is 5
Rebecca.
foot. Rebecca, 5'8".
And you're
right.
in the medium?
The large. Okay.
You look like a medium.
Yeah, she looks fantastic.
Yes. You look gorgeous in this pants.
All right, Susan, $44.98.
That's a great price.
$9 to get these
Wow.
home. I bought them
Yeah.
yesterday when Beth was on at 1 o'clock. I couldn't sleep in the
good.
morning at 1 o'clock in the morning, so I was shopping Graver, and I bought them for my sister because she went back to work.
Oh, this is
and
perfect.
she was like, she hates to shop. Believe it or not, she's related to me,
So
and she
you
hates to
shop
shop.
for
So
her.
I said, I'll spend my money. Her birthday's coming up. You can't beat it. They're
This is
clean.
how
They're
I
never
travel.
going to be out of style. Susan, you travel cross country all the time in
I
them.
just got back. You roll it in a ball, put it in your suitcase, seasonless. Oh, and this, that texture, that's what you're wearing. That cardigan is stunning coming up. Oh my goodness. You gotta try these pants. And I don't say that about everything I do, but there's a reason we have sold so many, and one of our